Previously on Unfulfilled.
I don't know where the guys are.
So possibly we may dabble a little bit in Vegas nightlife.
I mean, this is the big scam.
Biggest supply chain and logistics show in the world.
I lost my camera.
I cannot believe you guys actually called it this.
Bruh, for the 5th time today, are you kidding me right now? The Masters is on, man. Day 1.
Okay, after this, almost like 10 minutes left.
Let's see some scores.
Hey, thanks for calling Valley. This is Akil speaking. So just tell me a little bit about the deal. Are there any sort of special handling needs? So I just had a call come through. This client is on a major time crunch and needs a repackaging job done. So they are a major grocery distributor. This doesn't really fall typically into what we do here. You know, we focus on D2C and B2B fulfillment. But at the end of the day, you know, a 3PL can handle anything logistics-wise. So I may or may not have just said yes without consulting Paul and Dan. To me, it seems easy enough, but I guess let's see what they say. Supposedly coming in today, but Paul just got his eye stunned by a bee, so...
Really?
Yeah, we'll see if he makes it. What we're doing is we're building an AI avatar for myself so I can be the face of multiple brands without having to be the face of multiple brands. So what am I doing? I'm going to scan this QR code.
Yeah, scan that QR code and then it'll tell your phone, it'll tell you, make yourself a short little video you like.
Well, sorry, Paul and Dan, if this works, I officially put in my notice.
Wellness isn't just vitamins, it's a new ritual.
Dude.
We took the most clinically backed ingredients for sleep, energy, beauty, and longevity.
We are currently replicating myself, which is even crazy just a voice, but this is where technology and AI has got to. We're basically building agents that replicate us for marketing, for sales, for basically everything.
Can you rattle off our list of clients that we're working on?
Like details on any specific client.
What are we working on for Wellmist and what's like their perfect client?
For Wellmist, we're focusing on enhancing their online presence and lead generation strategies. Their perfect client is typically a health-conscious individual or family.
So I just finished up with Josh. He handles all of our tech systems, all of our back end. So Josh is someone that we've been working with, and we've slowly been introducing him now to our customers as well. You know, the beauty of this is Josh is probably, if not the biggest AI expert that I know, on top of his already solid background in all things tech. So just the acceleration from inception till now of what he's been able to do for Valley and our brands is now something that we can extend to our customers, right? To give you a little example, all of our back end now is fully automated, right? So we're not bogged down in the weeds anymore with the little things, bookkeeping, CRM management, ads management, all of the things that would take founders hours and cost hundreds of thousands of dollars in terms of contractors or payroll, we've been able to automate. So one of the cool things now is any of the brands that work with us at Valley, we're able to extend that offering to them. And I think it's something that, you know, we don't see in the 3PL space, and it's something that we think is going to be a huge value add for our customers. All right, so here's where we're at. We have 19 pallets of cheese that just hit the dock. The team's all ready to go. We have 72 hours to take 10,000 cases of cheese, break them down, put them into 3,000 new cases, which we have to also build. And the client's picking this thing up Thursday, 1 p.m. 72 hours from now. Start the clock. So we are live. You can see it underway right now. So basically what's happening, we have a reefer truck out back. We're unloading pallets, bringing them back here, breaking the pallets down, repacking them, putting them over here, wrapping them back up, putting them back in the truck. So I'd say we're about 6 pallets down and 13 to go, and about 18 hours until pickup.
We've been at this for like a day now, and like it's way more work than we thought it was going to be. Akil brought us this deal and he says, hey, I just need you guys to repackage some cheese. I had no idea it was the scale that it was. I don't know what the hell he was thinking by getting us involved in this, but this is an enormous amount of cheese that needs to be repackaged, and I have no idea if it's going to get done in time.
You guys better not show my face. I'm serious. It's got a face treatment. Bad enough I'm packing cheese with a crazy person.
You know, Akil brought this project to us and we thought, yeah, no problem. We can knock it out in a couple days. 3, 4 people doing long nights. Project is way more intricate than we had anticipated. So I'm gonna get this wrapped up now and get it in the cooler and pull out the next one so I can keep going.
So here's all the repackaged cream cheese that we've done. So there's cream cheese, deli cheese, and there was Kraft Singles. This is half the load. The other load came picked up yesterday.
Yo, 100K worth of cheese.
Today we got Matt coming in from Morningwood for a 60-day check-in. You guys are going to be running merch.
Yep.
So the very first thing we're going to need to do is we need to talk to Dan, because the way that apparel and merch is usually handled is we'll need to polybag these individually in the back there.
Here to crash the party.
Yeah, man. Good to see you.
Actually, we were just coming to talk to you, actually.
Okay.
From the handshake to here we are standing now was, well, it was a little bit longer than 60 days. It was like more like 120 days ago, because it took you 60 days to get here. But sort of what's changed for you in a good way and or a bad way? I don't know, tell me.
Yeah, just one mistake total, ever.
One mistake here total.
One mistake here total,
yeah.
and pushing like 4,000 orders. So I'll take that.
Just to talk a little bit about that, like the one error that we did have with you guys. So that particular order, a client ordered 3 items and only received 2.
Yeah.
We still internally don't know how that could have happened. Me and Dan have been scratching our head over,
Yeah.
but one way to combat any mistakes at the pack station is using this double gated scanner system. But still, it's still a task that needs to be overcome every day as far as keeping our efficiency, our order accuracy rate up. it definitely requires a lot of work.
This is Matt Brewer. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Morning Wood. We sell a stim-free morning hydration product. We have fulfilled, I believe, just over 3,500 orders, and we've had one single mistake, and that was it. So as we grow, we're growing fast and scaling fast. We have no concerns about our fulfillment being our bottleneck. And so we're very proud and happy to work with Valley. We have every confidence that we can now scale with them to where we need to be, and they'll actually help us scale as well. So it's a perfect relationship, and looking forward to the future with them.
Next on Unfulfilled.
That's what you still think TikTok is. TikTok now moves more money annually than Meta, and they just came for our business. So yeah, we need to talk. We're not just building a fulfillment engine, we're building the entire growth stack. So right about now, I'm gonna jump on a call with Pedro from Young with Solutions. We're gonna really deep dive into TikTok Shop, TikTok growth, and TikTok fulfillment. So Young with Solutions clients need a partner that can keep up with viral moments. Valley's about to be that partner for them. What's going on, brother? How are you?
Not bad, man. How are you doing?
Excellent. Keep busy?
Keeping busy, continuing on ramping up. You know how that is. I think we've both been having an interesting year, and this partnership's making it even more interesting. We launched Gymshark, we launched Shopify, we launched Duolingo.
Paul actually thinks he has a chance. No way.